This is why I don't film outside. Hello there, welcome back to the channel, and today I am outside. Someone recently told me that I should get out more, and I'm outside, so technically, take that, Mom, I'm outside. So basically, I had a video planned for today and I'm just too tired to do that. Today I'm just in a mood to turn on a camera and talk. And I don't know if this is the kind of video that people would want to see. I don't know if people enjoy watching these videos. I don't know. I'm trying new things. I have a very active mind and a lot of you might not think that because I zone out a lot. But that's the reason for me doing that. And I'm the kind of person that has This is why I don't film outside. I don't like the exposure. I don't like my face being this exposed. That's also why I'm sitting in the shade, but I really am outside. Oh, I just caught a glimpse of my hair. I know what it's doing. I know, it's crazy. I thought about this last night. Like, I would walk around the house a lot of times just talking to myself about things that I'm thinking about. There's a very thin line between doing it normally and having an actual problem that you should probably be institutionalized for. This is the kind of things that I would talk about. I'm just gonna say what I'm thinking because that's something that I've seen people do on YouTube. So I just came back from school. I'm no longer in school, but I am studying education, which means that I need to go to schools and get to observe what's going on in the classrooms. And it's actually really fun, like I learn a lot. And it was the first day of school today. I actually worked with the first graders, and it was something to see. It was very interesting. Like, it's interesting how many moms cry and how many kids cry, because it's like they're not crying because they're gonna miss home. They cry because they know I've had my freedom. This is 12 years of this, because they know bitch is gonna suffer. We actually had a kid who cried so much that he crapped himself, which is not something to laugh about. That's very unprofessional. But that was a highlight of my day, a low light of his. And this is something that I've been wanting to talk about a lot, but I try not to because it makes me angry. Why are people still getting bullied? Why is that still a thing that's happening? Like, I've had so many experiences just in the past few days of like kids coming up to me and being like, yeah, these kids are being mean to me and they're saying mean things about me, and you know, they're laughing at me because of my appearance or because of where I come from and who I am. That's sick. That's actually sick. I'm not just saying that because I've personally been through that, and I also think that that is something that everyone can relate to, and that should not be a thing. Like, even bullies get bullied. That's probably why they do it. Like, it angers me because it's something that's so unnecessary and something that honestly sticks with you for the rest of your life, finds its way into your brain, and especially at a young age. Like, the things that are said to you, it sticks. And I don't know, I mean, I feel like there are so many anti-bullying things on the internet, so many videos of people talking about it, and nothing is happening. And I'm not trying to make a change even, I'm just trying to get it out. It's just sad, it's really sad. I'm more sad than angry, because with people who I know get bullied, like, not even that, as a teacher, as someone who is going to be a teacher, I feel that is probably the one thing that I would want to change most. A lot of the times I would just get sad, and we all know this, like, you're just not having a good day, and my mood switches like that just because of certain things. I don't know why, I don't know how that happens, but it's kind of like, oh, I'm sad, and for a moment you're like, well, what is this? Why am I feeling like the whole world is falling apart? and no one likes me and I am making a fool out of myself just by leaving the house. Because there was a point in my life where I actually confronted my friends. This is funny, but it's actually not, because it really happened and that was really what I was thinking at the time. But I went up to my friends and I was like, okay guys, did my mom pay you to hang out with me? Like, I would be okay if you would just tell me the truth, but there's no way that you have an interest in me. There's no way that you want to hang out with me. And that sucks, like how your brain can manipulate you to think those things. Long story short, my mom did pay them. I didn't have any friends. I'm kidding, that's not, but I thought that, and I was like, I'm gonna confront these bitches, because who do they think they are, like, pretending to be my friend? I know that something's gotta be wrong there. My mom would be like, oh, how was your day? And I'd be like, are you saying I have fat thighs? Like, what are you saying? Like, why would you even say that? Honestly, I don't know if I want to be a teacher. I don't even know. I feel I'm very indecisive of what I want to be, because whenever I start thinking about my future, I'm like, I don't want to think about my future. It stresses me the hell out. You know, when you get to a certain age, when you're like 16, 17-ish, and people are like, oh, so what are you gonna do? Like, what are your plans? Bitch, I don't know, and that's okay. Usually old ladies would ask you that. They're like, so how is your, have you planned it out yet? And I'm like, Karen, no. Like, shut up. This is actually a story that I thought about this morning, and I feel like I need to tell it, because, train of thought. When I was in high school, I had a crush on this guy, and when I'm saying crush, I mean like, I was ready to get married to this boy, even though, he was mean. Like, not a mean guy. This one time he actually sprayed shaving cream all over my hair in class, and I spent the day crying in the bathroom because I was afraid my hair would fall out. But in my head, I was like, oh, he's teasing you because he's in love with you. He's like the boy who pulls your pigtails because he wants to case you. We had this dance, and I was waiting for this guy to ask me to dance the whole night. I was sitting in the corner, and every time he'd dance with another girl, I'd just like try and make eye contact, kind of like the subtle hint of, I'm here, like, I'm waiting just for you, the look, like. And he just didn't dance with me like the whole night, and at the end everyone was already clearing out, and they were like turning on the lights, and they were like, the teachers were coming in, they were like, okay, we have one more dance, we're gonna play one more song. And I was ready for it. I was like, I'm gonna dance with this guy, he's gonna ask me. Like, that's how it works in the movies, that's how it always happens. This is gonna happen for me tonight. My mom actually showed up because she was picking me up from the dance, and he came up to me, like, slowly. It was a moving moment. He came up to me, walking. There was this song playing, and I was just like, it's happening! This guy is gonna ask me to dance, and also to be his wife. And he came up to me, he's like, Stefani. I'm like, yeah. He's like, can I tell you something? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, your mom's kind of hot, right? I still, to this day, cannot believe that was something that I had to go through. I was like, so shocked and so embarrassed and so grossed out that he is hoping that I look like my mom. And like, my mom's got it going on, and she just laughed it off. It was like a thing to her, and I cried it off for about 4 years after that. Anyway, I think that's what I wanted to say. I really hope that this video is something that someone can enjoy. Like, I really don't know how to YouTube. That's why I need you guys to, if you don't like a video, seriously say that, and if you do like it, say that, because I want to know what you guys like to see. I like to get comment and feedback of what you guys think of the content that I make, because I really don't know anything about this. It's new. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you will like and subscribe, and yeah, have a good day and a good life.